Hello viewers, welcome to Nagaland TV. I am Rovino Lama and you're watching the afternoon update. India detected 39,476 fresh COVID-19 infections on Monday. According to the latest report of the Union Health Ministry, after a gap of 6 days, India once again registered less than 40,000 new coronavirus cases in last 24 hours. According to the latest update, the national recovery rate has jumped up to 97.11%. The numbers of deaths further declined to 723 in the last 24 hours. This was the lowest figure in terms of COVID fatality recorded in India. In the last 88 days, the numbers of active cases has also fallen heavily below 5 lakh mark. Significantly, India took a sudden Sunday break from COVID vaccination. Since the launch of the new vaccine program on June 21st, the nation has witnessed fewer COVID jabs on Sunday. Meanwhile, in a relief for the national capital, the numbers of active cases fell below 1,000 mark for the first time in over a year. Amid a power crisis in Punjab, Congress leader Navjot Singh Sidhu on Sunday pitched for providing up the 300 units for free electricity and round-the-clock power supply to consumers in the state. Sidhu also praised that domestic industrial consumers should be given electricity at cheaper rate on Sunday. Sidhu took this to Twitter and said that domestic and industrial consumers should be given power at Rs 3 to 5 per unit instead of surcharge inflated Rs to 10 to 12 per unit. Navjot Singh Sidhu tweet came days after the Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal promised 300 units of free electricity for each household and a 24-hour power supply if his party AAP comes to power next year. Incidentally, Punjab had been reeling under an unprecedented power shortage, with urban and rural areas facing load shedding amid scorching heat. Former Chief Minister and Leader of Opposition in Maharashtra Assembly, Fadnavis on Sunday said that there might be some differences between BJP and Shiv Sena, but they are not enemies. He further added that both parties have their own differences and opinions. It is worth mentioning that the Shiv Sena walked out of its alliance with the BJP after the Maharashtra Assembly election in 2019 and formed a coalition government with the NCP and Congress. Fadnavis also said decisions are taken according to the prevailing circumstances. There might be some differences with Shiv Sena, but both parties are not enemies. He added that everyone must remember that Shiv Sena fought election with BJP and after result joined hands with Congress and NCP. In the 2019 Maharashtra Assembly poll, BJP emerged as the single largest party in Maharashtra with 105 seats, followed by Shiv Sena with 56 seats. NCP bagged 54 seats, while Congress got 44 seats in 288 members Maharashtra Assembly. The BJP-Shiv Sena alliance won an absolute majority in the election, but could not form the government over the issue of the chief minister post. Later, Shiv Sena along with NCP and Congress formed the government in the state under the leadership of Uddhav Thackeray, who took oath as Maharashtra Chief Minister. Lok Janshakti Party leader Chirag Paswan started his Ashirvad Yatra in Bihar from today amid tussle with uncle Pashupati Kumar Paras over the control of Lok Janshakti Party. The roadshow is being seen as the beginning of a new political development by Chirag, who is often accused of operating from Delhi and not spending much time in his home state. The Ashirvad Yatra is being organized to seek blessing of the people. Chirag Paswan started the Yatra from Hajipur, the constituency his father and LJP founder Ram Vilas Paswan represented 8 times since 1977. Chirag said that he is ready and set to embark on a new mission and to do whatever he could for the state. The first leg of Ashirvad Yatra will cover 12 to 13 districts after the first phase. There will be a second phase, and in the next 1.5 months, it will cover the entire state and it will culminate as a National Council meeting in Patna.
आज हाजीपुर से मैं इस यात्रा की शुरुआत कर रहा हूँ। हाजीपुर पापा की कर्म भूमि रही है। पापा ने हाजीपुर को माँ का दर्जा दिया है और देश में ही नहीं दुनिया में पापा हाजीपुर के नाम से जाने जाते थे। हाजीपुर पापा के नाम से जाना जाता था। तो इसीलिए उस उद्देश्य के साथ हाजीपुर से मैं इस यात्रा की शुरुआत कर रहा हूँ और आने वाले दिनों में बिहार के हर एक जिले से ये यात्रा होती हुई गुजरेगी। और जैसा मैंने कहा, इसका बस एकमात्र लक्ष्य है सबके पास और
Petrol and diesel price in New Delhi witnessed a surge again on Sunday. With the hike, fuel rate across the country marked a record high. As per the price notification by oil retailers, while the price of petrol increased by 35 paisa per litre, diesel rate was raised by 18 paisa a litre following Sunday fuel price hike. Petrol has breached the rupees 100 mark in 9 state capitals. It is over rupees 99 in other two cities, Delhi and Kolkata. The 34th hike in 2 months took petrol rate in Delhi close to rupees 100 per litre, whereas diesel is hovering above rupees 89 per litre. A litre of petrol now costs rupees 99.51 a litre, while that of diesel is priced at rupees 89.36, respectively in the national capital. Meanwhile, in other key cities too, petrol price continued to touch new high in Mumbai. It cost rupees 105.58 per litre. A litre of diesel in the financial capital is being sold at rupees 96.91 per litre. In 34 hike, the price of petrol has risen by rupees 9.11 per litre. Diesel rates have soared by rupees 8.63 a litre in 33 instances of price increase. The citizens of Delhi are facing major problems to get fuel at this very high price in the adverse pandemic.
काफ़ी टफ होता है। फॉर एग्जांपल मैं एक स्टूडेंट हूँ, स्टूडेंट के लिए काफ़ी टफ है। मतलब मुझे एक लिमिटेड अमाउंट ऑफ पॉकेट मनी मिलती है घर से, एंड पहले मैं 300 रुपये का पेट्रोल डल, वैसे मैं लिमिटेड पेट्रोल डलवाता हूँ, मैं फुल नहीं कराता, ठीक है। तो फॉर अ स्टूडेंट इट इज़ वेरी डिफिकल्ट एंड आई थिंक गवर्नमेंट शुड रिड्यूस द प्राइसेस फिर से, और वरना पता नहीं क्या ही होगा। कोई गाड़ियाँ नहीं लेगा फिर इसके बाद। आई थिंक सब इलेक्ट्रिक कार्स पे आना पड़ेगा हमें अब, एंड इट इज़ ऑल बिकॉज ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट। आई कैन गेट वो कोविड के लिए कर रहे हैं चीज़ें, बट इतना भी कस्टमर को मत मारो कि ख़त्म कर दो।
तो पूरा पड़ता है भाई, मतलब कमाई का 70% तो तेल में ही चला जाता है, बाकी खर्चे और कैसे करेंगे। 100 रुपये लीटर बताओ कितना बढ़ता, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 सीधा 100 पहुँच गया। अब क्या करेंगे, मजबूर है सब।
जब मैंने बाइक ली थी तब 64 रुपये था, जब मैंने जॉब चालू करी थी। आज 99 पहुँच गया। अगले 2 दिन बाद पार हो जाएगा सर, क्यों टेंशन ले रहे हो। तो बाइक खड़ी कर देंगे घर पे, मेट्रो से जाया करेंगे।
तो सब चीज़ में बजट खराब हो जाती है, बहुत ज़्यादा दिक्कत आती है बच्चों की पढ़ाई में, फीस में, सब में मतलब बढ़ा दिया है रेट वगैरह सब में। अब बच्चों को कैसे पढ़ाया जाए। अब फीस मतलब सरकार पैसे बढ़ा नहीं रही है, इन चीज़ों में पैसे बढ़ाई जा रही है। सैलरी वैलरी क्या बढ़ा रही है, कुछ नहीं बढ़ा रही सैलरी।
सर आगे भी पहुंच सकता है, कुछ कह नहीं सकते, अभी क्या कर सकते हैं। ये तो जब भी डलवाना है जब भी डलवाना है। सर भी क्या करें, बजट हो या कुछ भी, अब तो।
On Sunday, a U.S. Lockheed C-130 Hercules aircraft was crashed at Jolo Airport in Sulu province of Philippines. It is reported that at least 50 people who were on board have died in the tragedy. The C-130 was one of 2 renovative U.S. Air Force aircraft handed over to the Philippine and Washington troops. Police and firefighter rescued 49 military personnel, including few who jumped off the aircraft before it exploded and was gutted by fire. 7 people on the ground were hit by aircraft parts and debris, and 3 of them died. The planned C-130 boarded Army troops and 2-star General Romeo Bronner Jr. to be deployed in the battle against Abu Sayyaf militants in the southern part of the country. It is not clear what caused the crash. Investigators are looking for the C-130 black box containing the cockpit voice and flight data recorders. It is anticipated that the plane missed the runway and it was trying to regain power, but it failed and crashed. An Air Force official told that agency that The Jolo runway is shorter than most of the other airports in the country, making it more difficult for pilots to adjust. So this is all for today. For more updates, keep watching Nagaland TV.